now we're going to go through replacing Archetype narrow hardware. We're going to begin by removing the screws that hold the actuator plate. It's a 7/64 Allen wrench. Go ahead and remove both screws. That will allow you to remove it. Now when you remove it, be careful that you don't lose the friction pad. It's a little black, thin shim looking piece that goes in between the actuator that slides up and down and the cup. So make sure you don't lose that friction pad as it allows it to slide up and down easily. Okay, once you remove that, move on to a 3/32 Allen wrench to remove the actual cup itself. Okay, the screws have been removed. You can remove both the interior and exterior cups. Keep them together with the screws. Once you remove the actuator and cups, now you can move to the face of the latch. It's the same size Allen wrench as the ones I just took off, 3/32. Go ahead and remove these Allen screws. Okay, now you actually see the latch itself. Once you remove the faceplate, you can get to the latch itself. And all it is two screws holding it in there. You can engage the throw, so you actually have something to hold on to. And you remove the screws. And that's how you remove the latch and hardware from a 1070 door, or Archetype narrow.
Ready?
Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and reinstall all the hardware and latch onto our 1070 door. There's a couple of plates back here, as you can see, that are threaded, so that these screws catch onto. Make sure you drop that piece in there without dropping your screw. Go ahead and get your screw started. Like I said, I always have the throw out, so I have something to grab onto. Just get it started. Snug it down a little bit. Before I tighten it down completely though, go ahead and put your faceplate on. You want to put your faceplate on, as you can see, this hole quite doesn't line up too good. So you want to push it up a little bit. Now that's what you want. You want those holes to line up perfectly. Because if they don't line up perfectly, you're going to strip those screws that hold the faceplate. And you're going to have a hard time getting them out. Okay, so now that we have the location of the latch where we want it, now you can tighten these puppies down. Okay. Now we can proceed by attaching the faceplate. We know our holes line up since we already checked it. Reinsert the Allen screws. Okay, now all we need to line up our actuator cup with these pins right here that hold the cup in place. This is our exterior cup. This is the interior. Now we have our cup in place. Now that's just to attach the actuator itself. Like I said, make sure you have your friction pad attached. This is a little black shim looking thing. Make sure that's there before you screw it on. Just snug them up. There's no reason to over torque it. Take the operation of the latch. And that's how you replace the Archetype narrow hardware.